comes to present on this.
Thank you, everyone. I'm really happy to be here, very excited. Thank you for the introduction. Because amongst other things, the topic of the session, how smart technology is supporting sustainable fishing, perfectly defines ZUNIBAL activity. Let me try to illustrate this. I would like to propose an exercise. Let's take a look to the past. Before 1999, tuna purseiners deployed fishing buoys. But, and here comes a big but, they were not equipped with eco-sounding capabilities. This meant the buoys' one and only purpose was to locate fats. In 1999, however, ZUNIBAL launched the very first eco-sounding buoy in the market. A real example of disruption here. For the first time, skippers had a new tool. A tool that opened up a new level of decision making. A new level in operational efficiency. Since 1999, skippers have not only been able to know the fat's location, but also they have been able to know which fat has the largest amount of biomass. This feature unlocks huge potential, full saving potential, the opportunity of reduced vessels' carbon footprint while saving money in the normal operation. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the perfect example of how smart technology is supporting sustainable fishing. 5 years later, ZUNIBAL launched the first eco-design buoy in the market. I think we can say ZUNIBAL has been devoted to sustainability long before it ever became cool. Sustainable Development Goals. Happy to see this slide in most presentations within these 3 days. This slide. They are a call to action to promote prosperity while protecting the planet. We see them as a blueprint to achieve a better and more sustainable future. We are generating impact through projects in most of them. Even if we highlight number 14, like Yellow Water, because it's the one that is connected to our activity. Best possible example of this kind of projects is our circular economy project. It's an initiative that generates value and impact most of them. By promoting the collection and recycling of buoys, we are generating jobs in our places of operation, facilitating a more responsible consumption. It affects the whole chain. Our design team takes under consideration not only production, not only sourcing, also the use that our customer will make of the tool, but also we keep in mind how the collection and recycling will take place. Let me get back to the topic. How smart technology is supporting sustainable fishing. We are mainly a scientific company. We know this is the engine that pushes humanity forward. And technology is precisely that, applied science. During the last 4 years, we have been immersed in a project with one purpose in mind: evolve tuna fishing again. During the present 2022, we have launched a package of artificial intelligence tools. Let me walk you through all of them, one by one. I think all of them deserve a mention. Hot tuna points. Hot tuna points are maps generated by artificial intelligence that provide suggestions on the best fishing areas. They are based on oceanographic variables, such as temperature, plankton, oxygen. Fish no fish algorithm. We have developed a model that determines the possibility of catching tuna. The model analyzes the buoy sounding and is able to identify if the biomass below the object is tuna, and also estimates the amount. The buoy then becomes highlighted in the vessel controller interface, and we are sure this feature will assist the skipper in choosing which FAT to visit next. Trajectory prediction. Trajectory prediction is a model capable of predicting the trajectory a buoy will follow in the next 7 days. It takes under consideration the information, current data, past data, and also oceanographic variables such as altitude, bathymetry, currents, winds. The objective, through all of these tools input with artificial intelligence, is to improve the ratio of tons per nautical mile. 90% of the fuel consumption takes place en route between locations. Thus, improving routing will have a direct and massive impact in our customers' biggest operational cost. That is also sustainability. It will reduce the carbon footprint while making fishing operations more efficient and more environmentally friendly. So, summarizing, we are able to suggest the best fishing areas. Also, our artificial intelligence system will highlight the buoys where the tuna is located, and we are able to predict where the fishing aggregation device trajectory will be. So far, so good. Let's talk about the rest, about identification of target species. Everyone, this is the pre-catch system. This is the only one equipped with all 3 scientific frequencies on it, 50, 120, and 200 kilohertz. During the last few years, our scientific team have been on board of numerous vessels using this system. Through analyzing all the information provided by all 3 scientific frequencies, we were able to discriminate between size and species, as well as being able to reduce bycatch. What is more, we compare our results with the huge information available for those frequencies, and it helps us to validate our conclusions. And we learned a lot. Now, every single buoy leaves ZUNIBAL pre-calibrated, with a scientific approach in mind, meaning all our buoy soundings are equal, are comparable, meaning all data we have is comparable. It's entirely valid from a scientific point of view. That's the first and crucial step in building a reliable big data system. With a small amount of data, you can get to conclusions, easy conclusions. For instance, if I put my hand on fire, I get burned. It's clear, it's hot, it burns. You don't need more data. Our skipper conclusions are not that simple. They take plenty of decisions each and every day. They have a large amount of data in their heads, but they are biased. They could be a moment when intuition affects their decision making. We want to help them and prevent them from jumping to conclusions thus ignoring the data. We want them to trust our system when the decision is not so easy, when their intuition points in one direction but the data insists on another. We want you and them to trust the system. We have talked about the past and how our eco-sounding buoy disrupted the market, making fishing operations more sustainable, saving fuel, and improving our customer operational cost. We have talked about the present also, how our artificial intelligence tool can assist the skipper to take it to a whole new level in terms of sustainability. Now, let's take a look at the future. What it takes to achieve what you see on the screen: fish discrimination, target species. I hope at this stage it's obvious that we are passionate about what we do. We are not only passionate, we are obsessed. There is a whole new level when you are obsessed. We have this insatiable desire to be the best. And let me tell you, it's contagious. This is the triple frequency buoy. That's the future. 3 different frequencies, 3 different transducers insonified and sounding at the same volume. That is what is needed from a scientific point of view to achieve this discrimination of size and species. That's a huge step, the best scientific way to do it. We have been working on it for a number of years. Have you ever heard of the golden gradient? The golden gradient is someone that increases the effort the closer he or she gets to the goal. That's what's contagious at ZUNIBAL. We are like elite athletes. We are driven, truly driven. We have a clear image in our heads of our final purpose. And it doesn't matter if there are moments when we struggle or the goal could look distant, because we are obsessed. We have worked harder than the rest, and we know it takes time to create something extraordinary. Thank you. It's very important for us to acknowledge those customers who support us in this journey. We are the kind of company who builds long-term relationships with all of them. We don't perceive our customers like clients. We perceive them as partners. They are partners to us. Companies like Bevasa, Capsen, Grupo Leone, Granfle, a big thank you to you all to make this possible. I hope this message encourages all of you to partner with us if you are not already. Thank you once again.